Well, then who did?
Someone who was privy to your yearbook, I'd imagine.
Mason, I'm sorry. I just assumed you were trying to smooth things over.
Yeah, well, I am, but not with ice cream sodas. I thought you had a little time to think and that maybe you...
What, changed my mind? No.
I don't understand why I mean less to you than the instructions of a police detective.
Oh, Mason, if you think that, you don't know me at all.
You make yourself very difficult to know, Mary. Sometimes I wonder if I should keep trying at all.
.81 Locust. That was the address. The guy helps her out of the car. Looks like she's pretty out of it. I mean, he practically has to carry him, right? They go inside, boom. Lights go on, first floor. I checked the name on the mailbox. Cranston. Kirk Cranston.
Eden already told me that. You're not telling me anything I don't already know.
Well, you don't care what your lady does at night?
Will you keep your voice down, please? Come here. What I care about is when. Now, do you know what time they showed up?
Bit after 10.
Are you sure?
I got a brand new digital watch here.
Look,
It said 10:25.
spare me your achievements. Could it have been earlier?
I know why you're asking. Somebody got the juices on the old man's breathing machines a little after 10, right?
Where'd you get that?
I read it in the papers.
I knew that. Pearl, please think. Could it possibly have been earlier?
Afraid not, buddy.
Damn.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. But I know what you're going to do. Nothing. You spill a word of this to anybody and you'll be back making license plates. Catch my drift?
Come in, it's open. I'm back in here. And I will be right. Mark?
I told him put in 2 scoops of vanilla just like the old days.
Mark, it was you. Oh, I can't believe it. I thought you were in Chicago. I thought you were in St. Louis. Where?
I was in both places, actually. But listen, I read about your stepbrother and Christy and figured you've been through quite a bit, so how's everybody holding up?
Oh, better. I mean, it's slow, but it's getting better.
Yeah? You left the convent.
You read about that?
It was in the account of the trial.
Well, it actually didn't have to do with the trial or what happened to Christy. It was something that was coming for a long time.
No regrets.
No regrets.
And I'm glad. Well, it looks like you're doing something right.
Oh, what are you doing? You know, you haven't changed a bit.
Yes, I have.
What, you're still practicing medicine, aren't you?
Till I get it right.
So what are you doing here? I mean, what is it, a medical convention? What? Tell me about your life.
Actually, I'm afraid my story's going to have to wait till some other time. It took me a little longer than I thought I would to track this place down, and now I've got to go to a meeting. But can I come back tomorrow and we can talk?
Well, I won't be here in the morning because I have another job, but I'll tell you what. If you can come and pick me up because my car's broken, we can have an early lunch. How's that?
Great.
Great. Okay, I'll write down the address.
Actually, I already have it. Capwell?
Boy, you do your homework. Well, you always did.
It's great to see you, Mary. You don't know how great.
It's good to see you too, Mark.
Tomorrow, first thing.
Great. Looking forward to it.
But it's your turn to supply the refreshments.
Hello, Cruz.
Mason, is Mary here? I want to talk to her.
No, she's at the clinic. I've been trying to talk to her myself, but she was singularly reticent to say anything. Why have you sworn her to secrecy about this, Cruz?
Well, it's customary in an investigation to not to reveal information until you have all the facts.
Oh, you have the facts, Cruz. You have plenty of facts. You just don't like them, so you're keeping them to yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mason. I really don't.
I've been doing a little research, Cruz. I know all about the fingerprints on the plug. The only clear ones were mine and Eden's. Mary's and the other nurses were smudged.
Now, that information is confidential. How'd you get that?
I was a little surprised at how incomplete the report seemed, Cruz, considering how hard you've been working on it.
Did you bribe somebody, my friend?
Cruz, you wound me. No, I want to know why Mary wasn't mentioned in that report. Did you not find that her observation was pertinent? She did see someone leaving the room.
It was a preliminary discussion. She hasn't signed a formal statement yet.
Why not?
I don't have to answer for you for the way I conduct my business. Now, this investigation has just begun.
Yeah, and in the meantime, whoever tried it could try it again. My father's up there, completely unprotected. You haven't even posted a guard.
I don't think that's necessary, really.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
I see. Well, what about Mary?
What about her?
She saw someone leaving the room. That someone may have seen her. That someone may want her out of the way before she signs a formal statement.
In my judgment, that's highly unlikely.
Now, maybe I don't trust your judgment.
Maybe the feeling's mutual. And while we're on the subject of formal statements, are you ready to give me yours? You want to talk about where you were when that equipment was disconnected?
I was in the study with Mary.
Oh, no, you weren't. Not the whole time, and not at the time the plug was pulled. You see, I told you I've been doing my job.
Well, Eden, we were just talking about you. By implication, of course. I think it's time we discussed what happened the other night, don't you?
I don't. Gotta go see my father.
Hello, Kirk. Bit abrupt, don't you think? I guess that's understandable.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I know that Eden says she spent that night in the apartment of the gentleman we just saw going upstairs with her. Interesting how he's become her constant companion. I wonder what the sleeping arrangements are at Kirk's. Getting ready to go home?
Yep.
Give you a lift?
I can get home by myself, thank you.
Yeah, well, I know that. I just thought maybe... Mary, I'm here to apologize. I've been hounding you unmercifully. Can you forgive me?
Why? So you can continue hounding me?
I don't have to. I found out what I need to know.
You did?
Yeah, I was right all along. Saw the police report, talked to Cruz.
You talked to Cruz?
They came by the house looking for you.
He showed you the police report?
Well, no, I acquired it earlier, and I told him what I had found out, and of course he couldn't deny it. I know now why you didn't want to tell me. It's not easy to tell somebody that their own sister attempted something like that. I do think Eden thought she was doing it for the right reasons, though.
Oh, Mason, I knew what a blow this would be to your family. Well, now you know.
Finally.
Oh, Mason.
What?
You didn't talk to Cruz. You didn't know. You just said that.
I did. I talked to him not an hour ago.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't confirm it. Not to you. Oh, I can't believe I...
No, look, Mary, wait a minute. It was the only way I could get...
Mason, it's not the only way. It's the only way you know. Deception. Well, that's the last time you're ever using it on me.
How can you forgive me, Daddy, when I can't even forgive myself?
Eden, don't.
Kirk.
Excuse me.